Hi, welcome back to another episode of the Digital Wallet. In this video, we are going to dive into the charts and determine future price moves using price action. So, if you're someone who's interested in Bitcoin investing, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding on the current market. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our price analysis. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump in. So, we saw this massive move, massive bearish engulfing candle on Bitcoin. So, what is going on with Bitcoin? Why did it dump this much? Is the bull run over? Are we coming back down to 15,000? Are we going back down or ever touching 12, 14,000 like many people say? Many people are saying, guys, it's over. Bitcoin, it's going to 12K. It's going to 10K. Is that even possible? Right. So, in my opinion, the possibility of Bitcoin going to $10,000 to $12,000, it doesn't seem possible to me. In my opinion, no. There's like a 0 to 1% chance that Bitcoin is ever touching $10,000. To me, in my opinion, this level over here, this is the bottom. This is 15.4. Very much 15.5K, right? So the possibility of coming back from this level all the way down to this level, it doesn't seem realistic to me, guys. Right? Remember, the market, it's a balance between buyers, sellers, buyers and sellers, buyers and sellers, right? When the sellers are weak, the buyers take over. When the buyers are weak, the sellers take over, and vice versa, right? So there should be a balance, guys, right? Moments like FTX, this was the drop from FTX. This was the capitulation. This was the worst panic event ever. I mean, for those that went through this moment, they know how brutal it was. It was brutal. So, for me, something as bad as this occurring, really, what else? I mean, a crackdown on Tether, US Tether, on stablecoins, the SEC, the president. Really, there's a really slim, very small chance that we will ever touch this level ever again. Worst case scenario, maybe 18.5. Maybe, but I really don't think so, guys. Really don't think so. Seems very difficult to me. We have previously discussed why I really don't think this is going to happen, right? From this point to this point, it's 365 days, right? A year of bear market, a year of bear market. This is what we see every single time, right? Every single market, we see a year of bear market. So we have from the bottom 3 years of up and a year of downs. So we already had the year of bear market. What is next now? What's next? It's a recovery, right? This candle, it's looking very spooky, right? We have DCG going to bankrupt. They dropped 50% in a single day. Maybe possibly more bankruptcies on the way. So I'm not seeing that reflected on the price. Guys, this is nothing. This is a 5% candle. Now, these are the naked charts. We are on the daily chart. If we go to the weekly chart, we can tell a different story, right? So if we see the bigger picture, we can clearly see a rejection off of the previous high, right? Clearly, picture perfect, beautiful rejection. Now, do we necessarily need to come back down to retest 15.5 just because we had a rejection of 25K? No, we don't. We don't. And that's the thing. A rejection doesn't mean a new lower low incoming. I don't see a new lower low. I only see a rejection. What is a rejection? Is those sell orders and those short orders and those people that bought Bitcoin all the way back here. They saw their money, their investment go down like 50%. And right now they're just breaking even, right? They took their money out. They thought to themselves, I'm taking a better entry, right? Bitcoin could possibly see a rejection. So I'm just going to take up my money, take it out, going to look out for a better entry. I'm going to wait this out and take a better entry. That's very much the reason why we see these kinds of rejections. It's a combination of long positions taking profits up here. It's a combination of people breaking even up here and a lot of short positions being open at this level. So for those three reasons, it was very much obvious that we would see a rejection, right? A rejection. It was expected. Now, is this 3% candle on the week and this 5% candle, bearish candle on the week spooky? Yeah. But let me show you my charts. These are my charts, right? So as you can see, these purple boxes are possible support and resistance level. So as you can see, we are beautifully holding this support level. Now, let me go back to the daily chart. The daily chart is telling a different story. We are holding and we are beautifully going above this trend line. Now, if this trend line breaks below and it closes below it, like a body, the body candle closing below the trend line, yeah, that would be a very, very bad signal. This is the line that I wouldn't like to see Bitcoin losing. I think if there's a level that we have to hold, should be this purple area. Worst case scenario, the trend line. Now, the last video, we talked about the possibility of seeing a bounce off of 22.8. I actually took an entry right here, 22.8. I saw it bounce. I sold it all the way up here. Took my profits. Now I'm looking for a better entry, which is right here. I'm waiting to see how tomorrow looks like. I hope to see that the bears don't put in another big red candle. I'm waiting to see, maybe it could be possible, guys. Maybe a counter trend rally, right? A big green candle or a doji candle or a hammer, right? It could be many things. However, what I don't like to see, what I don't want to see is another big red engulfing candle. That's what I don't want to see, right? That's what we don't want to see. Now, is it a good time to get in and buy the dip? You see this resistance all the way back here, resistance. See? So it seems as a very, very good entry. Very good entry point. I do see Bitcoin bouncing off of this level. Why? Because we held this line for over 24 hours. As soon as the day opened, this is the candle that we saw. This was, let me show you on the 1 hour. This candle was literally 5.5% candle on a single hour, right? This is a lot of bearish momentum, right? But we held the line. We are bouncing off of the trend line. We're seeing a big rejection. Now on the 12-hour chart, you can see a bit more information, as well as on the 6-hour chart. And it's telling a very similar story that we are going to hold this line. I really hope so. I hope Bitcoin doesn't break below this trend line, but so far, it's looking like it just may hold it. I want to say there's more than a 50% chance, maybe like a 60% chance that Bitcoin will hold this line. I really hope it does. This is the liquidity zone, right? The liquidity zone is where all the limit orders are triggered. It's just buyers and sellers setting up their limit orders around this area, right? Mostly this exact level, 22.3, right there, right here. So from my point of view, from my perspective, as long as the weekly doesn't look that bad or the weekly doesn't close below the trend line like we previously mentioned, I wouldn't be too worried, right? It's Friday. It's Friday. The weekend, it's always very much there's not much volume on the weekend. However, be cautious, right? If you see it possibly tomorrow or within a few hours breaking below this trend line and it closes on the 1 hour chart below the trend line or the 15-minute or the 30-minute, we could be seeing a breakdown. Hopefully not. We were able to hold this level for 24 hours. So that's very, very good signal. Very good signal, right? Just like here, I would love to see a very, very small candle, red candle like this, then a bounce, then another bounce, another drop, and then hopefully finally, so something like this. Something like this. I hope to see. Right? I hope to see something like that. This is all speculation, guys. Price action is the only thing that we can trust. And so far, it's looking good. I want to say it's looking good. So don't be too worried. I know it's looking very spooky. It's looking very spooky. But price action is telling us that people are buying the dip. People are buying the dip. This was a hiccup on the way. This was probably DCG combined with all the long liquidations. I don't know if you guys saw that there was about $200 million worth of long liquidated. So when people go long and they use leverage and then the price starts going in the direction that they don't want it to, so down, they can get liquidated. Because if they're using a 50x, the price only needs to move down against them 2%. If they're using 100x leverage, the price only needs to go down 1% in order to be liquidated completely. They are forced sellers. Forced sellers. They don't have an option. They just are forced to sell. Right? So this was a lot of long liquidations. So hopefully we can see you guys on the next video and we see a beautiful bounce. Most likely I will post a video tomorrow. Be on the lookout for another video tomorrow and I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.